I truly believe that every story is political, and Chollywood is a big political story actually, because the Chinese are trying to export their culture in the world with the movie, like Hollywood did, and is still doing. And especially in China, it's really connected with the politics because the movie industry is controlled by the government. It's all public, so it's the politics is there and it's very strong. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to build their own identity inside the country and outside the country with the movie. That's what they're trying to do. So it's, even if it can look like a light story and not a really deep story, but I think it's a kind of a really important story to tell, especially now with the co-production between US, Hollywood, and the Chinese movie industry. So they are trying, the Americans with Hollywood are trying to get into the Chinese market because it's booming, because the box office is the only one in the world that is making money. And the Chinese are trying to cooperate with them so they can actually make some new movie that are appealing also for the foreigners, for the Americans, and so they can export the way of seeing a life, way of living, way of the culture, even outside, and they can make understand Chinese culture more. The main challenge was the access. A lot of the studios are owned by the government, and a lot of the production are not easy to convince, and they are top secret, more or less, because they invest a lot of money. They don't want to. They don't want picture to get out. It was one of the most struggling work I ever done since I started to take pictures. And in my mind, it was kind of easy at the beginning. I thought the access, is a movie set. So you just go there, the light are there, the situation is just happening in front of you. So I soon realized that it was more difficult than I expected. I wanted to do a story that it was not sensational, but it had some deep meaning. And I think nobody really think about the movie industry in the way the Chinese think about the movie industry, and also Hollywood things like that. But we don't realize that the movie industry is a really important part of our culture and our way of seeing life. Where does it go? I don't know yet. I will tell you in 2 or 3 years. But what I'm pushing on is I like traditional journalism, photojournalism, but I think that we have a new way there is a new way to tell stories. We have more way to tell a story with multimedia, with video, with, with everything. We have much more way of telling a story. So, and also the photography is the way you take pictures, the way you see the world. The way I see the world is changing, and the art and the documentary is really on the same line right now. I would like to work as still with the ethic of a photojournalist, but to make work a little bit less traditional and to push a little bit of boundary. So that's what I'm trying to do, but I don't know if we'll succeed, but let's see.